Hi, it's Ronick from Ask.Audio Mag. I'm here at the Brighton Music Conference and we're here with Mark from Novation. How you doing, Mark?
Yeah, I'm very well, thank you, very well.
Cool, okay, we've got a Launchpad Pro right here and we've seen it before, we've seen it in action, but I'd love it if you could talk us through it because it's coming out pretty soon, right?
Yeah, that's right, yeah, it should be available sort of mid to late June, so yeah, I'll take you through a couple of the features, and those that are familiar with the Launchpad might see how this differs from the previous models.
Cool.
So, yeah.
All right, cool.
So yeah, basically what we've got still our 64 grid of buttons here. Most notably you'll see it's very colourful now as well, so we've got full RGB feedback from Ableton. So this is a really good workflow feature that allows you to colour code your Ableton live set. So we can colour code our drum parts and just make it an easier frame of reference for ourselves. So those that are familiar with the original Launchpad, remember we used to have a mixer button. We've now stripped the mixer button away and all your mixer functionality is down here at the bottom. So we look a bit more in detail. We've got our track select, which allows us still to change the focus of our Ableton live set so we can see in more detail what's going on that channel. We've also got our mute, so we can kill any channel that we like in Ableton. We've got solo, so now we can obviously solo any and isolate any particular channel. And volume's a good way to show off our new fader glide system. So the pads on the Launchpad Pro are velocity sensitive, so we can now sort of tap lightly and we'll get a kind of smooth transition. If we hit a little bit harder, we get a faster transition. You can also change these velocity curves as well. We've got a good new sort of quick view function. So if you're one of these guys that's really into pad performance, you may want to make a quick change. So if you just hold the volume as well now, you'll be able to kind of jump in, make a change, let go. It's like a momentary kind of toggle that allows you to get straight back in to the session view. So kind of completing the bottom there, we've still got our pans, we've got our sends and our stop clip button as well. So we can now stop anything in an Ableton scene completely via the stop clip button. So as well, which is a really good new feature, we've got our note mode as well. So when we hit note mode, you see we've got a chromatic keyboard layout. So we've got our root notes here, and we've also got the blue keys here, which represent the white keys on a keyboard, and the unlit ones, which are black keys on a keyboard. So, and finally on the left-hand side here, we've got our recording functions, which allow us to edit the properties of our clip. So we've got a click track here. We can turn the metronome on and off. We've got an undo button that allows us to undo our last action. If we hold shift, we've got a redo button, so that will effectively redo the undo. We've also got a delete button, so we can delete any of the clips on our Ableton live set we're not happy with, and if we just hit undo, that'll bring that back for us if we make a mistake. We've also got Quantized, so when we're recording our drum parts or our note mode in, we can now quantize the parts, and if we hold shift, this will be a record quantize as well, so we can turn that on and off. We've also got duplicate and double, which will allow you to double any of your lengths of, from 1 bar to 2 bar, 2 bar to 4 bar. So that's kind of the new functionality of the Launchpad Pro. Really happy it's also external as well now for the first time. So on the back we give you the breakout cables, which are the 3.5 connection to a 5-pin DIN. So you can now control all of your external gear away from the computer for the first time.
Awesome.
So there's some of the new features for you.
Awesome, thank you. So it should be coming out in June, I believe.
Yeah, about mid to late June, yeah.
Excellent.
So, yeah.
And I know that Novation have also updated the original Launchpad. So they've made it RGB.
Yeah, that's correct. So we've got one here today, so we're just showing that off as well. So we've had a little update of the original one. So now for the first time you get full RGB functionality with the Launchpad. So again, what we're talking about is more of a workflow thing, so this allows you to colour code your sets and your drum parts. So yeah, really excited about it.
Excellent. And it's got the lovely same industrial design going on with the Launchpad Pro too.
Yeah, really robust, and you've got that rubber matting on the bottom, so when you've got it up there on stage and you're performing, it's not going to slip off stage and cause you any problems.
Yeah. Always useful.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you very much, Mark.
No problem, you're welcome. Thanks for stopping by.
Cheers.